Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy. How's it going?
Yes. Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show, live, Twitch, Discord, YouTube, and the home site, www.brealtvcontest.tv. What's poppin'? We are live, and I am here with Mr. Goodlight, DJ C-.
What up? Happy Monday.
What it do, Mike?
What it do, man?
And our special guest today joining us on the show, GaTa, up in here.
What up, what up, what up, what up?
Good to have you at the table, bro.
Man, appreciate you, bro. Very legendary moment. Very honorable.
Thank you so much. Likewise, you've been working, I know.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, man. Salute.
Up in the Treehouse crew, we got Bote Blambo, the Dominator, and Bra.
Yo, what's going on, B? We missed you.
Oh, I know you did. I saw what y'all were doing.
I just want to say sorry. I took your parking spot a couple times.
It's all right. You could have it when I'm gone. It's okay. Also at the table, the Concentrate Kid, Cali Blaze.
What up, everybody?
Squeeze it off.
Welcome back, brother.
I got to start off the top by saying salute to everybody that came out to the London, Ontario shows, the Calgary show, off the chain in Canada, man. The crowds were nuts. And, salute to y'all for that energy. And we did not know how it was going to be. The Calgary show was like at their, the big Stampede. It's called the Calgary Stampede. It's the biggest rodeo show in the world, apparently.
Wow.
And they do it in Calgary. And we were a part of this. And once again, we found ourselves asking us, what are we doing at, a country thing, right? But it was mixed genre. They had different, it was the rodeo, but they had a bunch of different stuff. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Hip-hop and other things and stuff like that. So it was mixed. So when we popped it off, it was actually really dope. The energy was crazy. Wore a cowboy hat for the show. It was awesome.
Well, did you wear one during the show?
I did. Well, I started off with, green thumb, and then I peeled it off and went and put the hat on.
Nice.
It was cool.
That's dope, man. Being able to travel and do what you love, bro, and to tap into different cultures, that's beautiful. Shout out to T. Dot, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did
Canada,
that one 2
what's up?
weeks ago. Yeah, T. Dot. We was out there 2 weeks ago at the Molson. It used to be in Molson. Now it's the Budweiser stage or something like that. Canada's lit, man. The crowds out there, man, they're just ridiculous. And they give energy, and we salute y'all for that. And, to the folks that came out to our first symphony, with the Cypress Hill and Denver, Colorado Symphony. I mean, the Colorado Symphony Orchestra, man, it was awesome. Filled the building, gave them a different experience. It was really dope, man. Went up there in the suits. They didn't think we were going to come up in the suits. They thought we were going to do like Wu-Tang, and Wu-Tang went like Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Y'all in their player.
We went in their player, yes.
Hell yeah.
They didn't expect it, but it was dope, man. It was really dope, man. And we look forward to doing the one tomorrow in San Diego. So whoever's coming out, salute to all y'all.
Be there.
Yeah, man. But it was a dope experience. Man, you've been really busy, popping it off in many different places.
Yeah, definitely, man. I just got back from London. I was working on something out there. Before that, I was in Australia. Just got a movie done with Sydney Sweeney and Glenn Powell from Top Gun, Tom Cruise right hand man.
Nice.
And it was produced, put together by Sony. and it's coming out. Yeah, man, I've been grinding every day. You know, that's what my brand is about, wiggling, gandering, popping up everywhere, just putting that work in, bro, so I can be legendary just like you, bruh.
You know, it's all about putting the work in and putting hours in. And then you're like doing it in different lanes. You're doing the acting and music, you know what I'm saying? And that's a hard one to juggle, but like when you love two things like that, man, you make it work.
Yeah, for sure, man. And one thing about it is I got people like you, Ice Cube, Pop, you know what I'm saying, that can dibble and dab in many different markets and different worlds. And, you know, that's inspiration for a young nigga like me from South Central LA, bro. So to be able to pull up on you, to be able to know that Ice Cube really from my neighborhood off Western, and just to be able to just have something to look up to and look forward to, is like, it's a good feeling to know that other people are doing it too. So I really appreciate you and everything and your brand and everything that you've done for the hip hop culture, the cannabis world, just you as a person, bro. It's motivation for any minority, bro. So.
You know, I look at like hip hop with appreciation because it's a spark, right? You start off wanting to do music and stuff like that, and then, you know, if you do it long enough, and you have any sort of like, you know, you gain any ground, other things come from it, like acting roles and, you know, just different opportunities, man. And no one thought that was gonna happen. Imagine that. Like, we're celebrating 50 years of hip hop. Everybody thought hip hop would die out. Like, all the critics and all that thought it would die out, and like maybe 5 years after maybe the first record, they thought it was going to go away, like 10 years, 15 years, and they kept pushing the years back.
Yeah, man, because, you know, technology and the way things evolve and shit like that is what keeps us thriving. And, you know, the artwork and people's just ambition to just be dope, you know? You can never stop wanting to be dope. It don't matter. Shit, I bet you a nigga was trying to be dope in 500 BC. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. It's just like you can always just try to be dope and just be good at something. So that's what makes the hip hop shit just keep going. Like, we the new rock stars.
It seems like folks in those ancient times, like the strong folks, they were like, I want glory.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They wanted a reputation, they wanted riches, they wanted people to tell their names and stories and like be glorious.
Yeah, for real.
Not much has changed.
It changed, man. It's just a different day, different age.
And
man.
Technology, like you said earlier.
Yeah, artificial intelligence is a motherfucker, bro. Fucking up the whole game right now.
Yeah, that's the big thing everybody's like, you know, talking about right now, like art leaning on AI. And, you know, is it really, I think some of it is still art though. You know what I mean? Like maybe not all of it. Some of it is maybe, yeah, I can't.
It's tough when you tell a computer, hey, write me a song about this, and it does.
Man,
you know what I'm saying, where's the art in that?
But I'll tell you what though,
it's
what
so fucked up.
The computer can write the idea and it may be brilliant. You know what I mean? But the computer or the program can't write it quite like a human being can in terms of the different pockets that we roll in sometimes and the emotion and like, you know, everybody has
trauma.
Yeah, and everybody has a different sort of pocket. You know, a lot of us have a foundationary pocket in hip hop, but like we drift in and out of it on the front, in the back, in the middle. And like, and this relates to writing styles, right? Yeah. Now, can you describe to AI to write something that's like that? Like, let's just say a Bone Thugs and Harmony verse. Can it write that? Like the old school type of thing? You know, with the syllable flips and the word count within each bar and each phrase, because that is a thing. It's mathematics.
Right.
Syllables, number of syllables to the phrase that are on this beat. And can it do that?
I doubt it. Of course.
When it could do that, we're all in trouble.
But you know what? I think what's going to do is give people a base, and they can then tweak that. But some people will fight the point and say, well, you got a lot of performers. They're all ghostwriters. What's the difference? If AI did it or homie next to you did it, you're still performing it.
Right,
you still got to put the show on and still impress the people. So even if it writes a song, you got to deliver it. That's just words. You have to put them into a cadence and into the beat. And so there's still the art form of that. So there is a good fight that it don't matter who else wrote it. You're still the artist who's going to make it yours.
You have to deliver it.
You're going to deliver to make it yours. So
right.
for writing, I mean, look, if it gives you that base and then you're like, all right, this is a good idea. I'm going to scratch that, put this in here. Gives you something to mold with. So I think people need to just embrace it. It's coming, you know?
There are some things that it's going to be very dangerous.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Of course.
Like it's going to threaten a lot of different things. Most of all, like military, action. Like what they will apply that for. Like they're already using it in certain places.
Oh yeah, man.
I know
we are.
I know the children and the youth fucking it up in school with that AI. They writing all they doing all their homework with that shit.
Yeah. How do you have a detector for that if you're the teacher or the school? Like how do you detect that? Like this.
They got plagiarizing programs and shit, but
but
that shit is probably far behind.
Yeah, I mean, because realistically, how many reports are you going to get back that are exactly the same? Because 10 kids use the AI program.
I know what you could do is like if somebody gives you something in writing or whatever, to say they made it up or wrote it, you could like take a few words of that, copy and paste it into the web or the plagiarizing program, and it'll tell you exactly where it came from.
Ah,
yeah.
There's apps for that now. They can go through the whole everything, and then they'll say like, oh yeah,
that's an excerpt.
But I knew about that a decade ago. Like if somebody give you something in writing, or even if it's a song or whatever the case may be, if it's a script, you could just take those words, put it on the internet, and put it in a plagiarizing program and see where the fuck it came from. Because how people be gandering, oh yeah, I made this up. Yeah.
I said the first. Yeah.
yeah.
It came to me.
Yeah, they just I think there's a Netflix thing that just came out about this new technology and how we intend to use it.
Right.
And
in my mind,
crazy.
A masterpiece can't be duplicated. Like you can't duplicate Eminem. You can't duplicate certain things out here, dude. Like at the end of the day, no matter who wrote it, the artist got to perform it. Like we said, man.
Yeah.
Just like they don't care if you got a high speed car. It's just about who driving it.
True.
Certain people make the fun ride more different. just because they know how to handle the car different. It's like that type of thing.
The biggest question, right, like that they got about the AI thing is if they make they already have drones, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you let it make the decision and it overrides your decision, right? Because it got no emotions. Maybe someone that maybe got to push the button, got to think about, well, there's kids over here and this, that, and the other.
Mm.
Yeah.
And the AI ain't going to think about that.
Right. Now that's crazy.
And the other dangers it might happen. It's through weaponizing AI with the military and all that stuff. That was a big thing they were talking about. Like they were talking about how they showed like examples on how they just think differently. They put an AI pilot up against the actual pilot in one of them games, right? Or a flight simulator.
Right.
Like combat flight simulation, right? And this dude that the AI pilot went up against was like one of them, he, in the Air Force, they have a Top Gun program. It's called something else.
He got his rank up.
Yeah, but he's one of the like high ranking guys in that. He did not win one
dogfight
against the AI thing because the AI was doing something that they could not do.
Wow.
Like the shift of the plane and just the chances that it would take.
Wow.
Because they're calculated. They know all the calculations. They know what they can push it to.
Right.
Yes.
We have fear, right? So you might be able to push it another, 1G or 1.5 Gs, and that's the whole difference of a win. You know what I mean?
Look at
Our
that
body-
pilot talk. He said 1G.
But it's true, though. They hit 9, 10 Gs,
Here it is
10,
right
11 Gs.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So now if you have no human in there that doesn't have a blood flow system, you could push him 13, 14 Gs.
Right.
And he can go further than
Like
you can go.
Like that AI pilot could do moves where our guys would pass out.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
That's the difference.
Yeah, that
right?
makes a difference, yeah.
And this guy did not get one hit on the AI pilot, and the AI pilot hit him 5 times, like quick.
Damn.
He was even tripping because they were wearing he was wearing the Oculus or whatever they're calling them now for.
Yeah, the 3D looking.
Yeah,
Virtual shit.
And he's looking at the plane like. He's looking at it as it goes by him. He's looking at it up like this, like, how's it doing that? he's an ace, you know what I mean?
Damn.
And it would always find a way around him to the back and shooting him down. It's a trip. It's on Netflix. You guys could check it out. It's
That's
pretty
a
great.
that sounds like a good movie idea.
I need something, man. What the hell is on TV these days, man? I'm screwed. Like, I'm out of things. Like, I'm really upset.
You're out
and
of
these
things?
writer strikes are not going to help.
Hey,
like,
well,
they're going to be
hey,
gone.
watch Dave if you ain't watched it, man.
See, I need something.
FX
Oh, there you
Hulu,
go.
Man. We on our 3rd season, man.
3 seasons.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
How,
That shit's dope, bro.
what's the set like over there when you guys are?
The set pretty dope, man. It's cool, man. We have a lot of great energy, positive vibes, there's laughter. Of course, we got some drama. You know, I be holding down a lot of the weight when it comes to sharing stories and stuff on there, like about me being bipolar, losing my real mom and my real dad and stuff, never meeting them and stuff. And, you know, the show's dope. Celebrity cameos going crazy and Dickie doing his thing.
Yeah, he's doing his thing, man.
That's dope, man.
Tight.
That's on which streaming service is that?
It's on Hulu.
That's on Hulu.
I'm definitely going to watch them.
Hey, Hulu got a lot of good shows up.
Oh
on
man.
Yeah. It's a lot of dope shows out there, man. Hulu be holding it down.
Yeah.
FX be holding it down.
A lot of them be holding it down. That's the problem. That's why I have 94 subscriptions.
It's just all
each
about
one
what
of
you
them,
like, man.
they all have gold.
Yeah.
Each have one thing that you'll sign up just for that
They
show.
all got one nugget or carrot,
Yep.
at least
Yeah.
one
Or many. Yeah.
or many.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of great shows, man.
Yeah.
For real.
I'm waiting for that Lakers joint to come back. Winning,
coming.
winning
Oh,
time.
Yeah. I like that Tyson one that they had on Hulu.
Yeah.
Even though Iron Mike himself didn't like it. You know?
I wouldn't watch it. 'Cause,
Unfortunately, yeah.
I gave him
But-
that respect. He said,
yeah.
please don't watch that. They wouldn't pay me. They wouldn't even
shit.
ask for my insight.
You know what else
Crazy.
comes back?
That's like
It's-
Snowfall too.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Same thing?
Yeah.
Just did it?
Freeway Ricky
Freeway
Ross.
Rick,
the
yeah.
real Rick Ross.
But he had no-
Figueroa,
oh, wow.
Florence. They
they jacked
know,
his story.
yeah, he was
and
cool with
embellished
what's the name, John Singleton
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
They took the story and embellished it. But the one that's coming back, Reservation Dogs.
Great one.
Oh yeah.
I think this is the final season.
the
right?
Mayans is dope too.
Yeah.
Shout out to the homies on that show. The
Yeah, they got their-
motorcycle biker gang.
Their final season popping off right here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy when how many seasons did they get, the Mayans? Was it 3 or 4?
I think they on their 5th.
They're on their 5th.
Yeah. I think they on their 5th season.
That's a good run.
Hell yeah.
When you get to a 5, 6
syndication.
season, yeah, that's syndication, right?
Man, hell
How many
yeah.
seasons does it take? It's
5.
5.
You gotta get 5 in the can.
Man.
Yeah. But I think they changed the rules though. It used to be like you had to have a lot of episodes. you
Yeah.
know, But it's different now though.
When you think about like how they used to run them, like one full season, it was like 100, 200 some
Oh
odd
yeah.
shows.
Just imagine Full House, Family Matters, all them shows back in the day. They just seemed like it had 100 episodes for real.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Well, because some of them like used to film 3 shows in a day
Oh man, I
On
couldn't
their-
even imagine.
in the sound studio or whatever.
Yeah.
Live studio audience.
live
But that's
studio.
because a lot of them shows and sitcoms from the back in the day, they didn't even have to leave nowhere. Remember Martin? He just in the apartment the whole time. They'll probably go to Nipsey's little restaurant. That's another location.
right.
But like our show, we really be making moves. We be having locations here, locations there. You know what I'm saying? So the cheaper the budget is for your show, it can last a long time.
Yeah.
But if your shit costs a lot to make, network might be like, hold on.
Gotta have those numbers to
Cost-
back it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I appreciate all the fans out there that keep watching our stuff.
That's what happened to this this show on Netflix called Marco Polo.
Oh, right.
It's a dope, like 2.5 season series, or no, I can't remember if it's 2 seasons or
2
one.
seasons.
One, yeah, it's 2. They ran out of money
Mm.
because it was so expensive to like produce the damn thing, because they were like doing crazy locations, and it was just
Nah, listen to this.
It's a
This is a
dope show,
crazy
though.
story. Listen, I know y'all probably heard about that Batgirl movie that was supposed to come out.
Yeah.
They shot that for like, let's just say 300 million, 200 million, whatever, just a crazy number. They shoot the whole movie and say, you know what? We don't like it.
we don't like.
We'll scrap it. like,
Wow.
that's crazy.
You're
man.
starting that next movie with a 200.
It's like, damn, y'all could at least do the shit on Amazon Prime.
Yep.
Was that with Zoe Kravitz playing Batgirl or
I
something?
forgot who it was, but I think it is a mixed girl that plays Batgirl.
Yeah, I was supposed to be. I think wasn't it Henry Cavill? He was playing
Cavill.
Cavill. There you go. He was playing Superman. Yeah.
It's just like, y'all don't want to try to get no money back?
Yeah, right. It had to be that bad because you see the shit they release. So
Yeah.
if
But
it
what's
had to
so
be
what's so
real
dope
bad.
about that though is it just goes to show you like we want that great content. Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It ain't even about the money. We obviously got
It's crazy that they would scrap a film like that. They've done that a few times where they like put a big ass budget down and they're like, nope,
Damn.
this can't go.
Yeah, making movies is fun though, for sure. I ain't gonna lie, that shit.
Like Game of Thrones, right? There was a prequel with Naomi Watts.
Oh yeah.
Right, HBO was doing, and they got on the set. They filmed that. They started filming that. I don't know if they filmed the full season, but like as they're looking at the dailies and shit, damn, I did it.
Right.
As they're looking at the dailies, nope, shut it down.
Yeah, that's wild.
Wow.
Wow, crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah, so they spent a little bit of money doing that prequel, and then they just shut it down right in the middle.
Yeah, that's
Damn.
crazy.
It's crazy.
Did you guys, anybody see that American Gladiators thing on? I think.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I
Yes.
seen
I'm
that.
only 3. I think I'm going on the 3rd one now, but because when I was young, I watched that.
Me
like
too, I ain't
crazy.
gonna
Like
lie,
I
bro.
grew up with that, so I was
that
like
shit was nuts.
watching that show and then seeing all the behind the scenes.
Oh,
too,
yeah.
because it was real. Like you knew
Yeah.
it was never staged. Like never did you think it was staged.
You know
Like,
what was
could
crazy?
see it.
When you get to like the last episodes, it shows them like when they're like, well, probably maybe where you're at. It starts showing them like they were taking bumps.
They're already showing that.
They'd be all beat up, bruised
Big
up in the
time.
locker room, iced up.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
Oh
Dude,
yeah.
when you'd see them, like
That was a fun show, man.
Yeah, it was.
that show, the doc really tripped me out because when they were doing that, when they would get attacked, or they would get, the contestant would try to, rush at them, like they would rush and hit, like
Yes.
get hit and fall, and that.
Bro, what about the cannonball where they swung straight at you? And
Oh, yeah.
slammed
Yeah,
in?
there was
What
no
happened
padding
at
on the
that-
floor.
Hey,
Yeah,
that
the
was
homeboy
they was
Malibu-
giving the crowd the money's worth, man.
Oh, they did.
For real.
Hey, that guy Malibu
I'm
caught it.
so glad he got it. I hated him.
Nobody liked that dude.
He, she, him. That was 80s though. Like his hair was better than all the girls on the show. Did you see?
Yeah.
that?
He had a spectacular head of hair. That's for sure.
I imagine Blaze having hair like that. When
Oh,
he
yeah,
was-
flowing. Bro.
yeah, just popped
Yeah.
out.
Aquanet 80s hair, bro.
Hey, yeah, but like it was crazy the way like he.
Look at
went-
that. On that, he didn't even have like that. He had curlier and puffier.
It was way like
It was
higher,
even
right?
better.
yeah,
curlier and puffier.
they curled his hair for sure.
Dude, he had, it was
ridiculous.
so feathered out.
It was crazy is that like when he went out on the pilot season. He didn't even make it to the real thing.
Yeah.
Like it was on that the swing set, the cannonball, whatever it was.
Human cannonball. Yeah.
And I remember watching it. He got hit and he flew off, and landed on his back, and his knee cracked his
head, right?
His head.
yeah.
And he got a
It's
concussion
stitches,
from that.
Yeah. And they sent him back.
And he was done. No,
Oh,
he
that
was
was
done.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, I would have been done too.
No, that was done. He was done deal. They couldn't. His doctor wouldn't allow him to go back out there because he had a concussion,
Yeah.
and he needed significant time to heal. And I think
They replaced him.
they replaced him real quick.
Yeah.
And fired. You ain't getting. You're not
Yeah.
coming back.
The show must go on.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I thought he actually went with the concussion that he talked the doctor into because he was like, "Hey doc, this is my show. If I don't go back, I'm done."
No, I
yeah.
don't think so.
Okay.
That might have been one of the other guys.
It might have been somebody did because he was like, "Hey, this is my time. I got to get back in. If I don't get back in, I'm gonna lose it." And the doctor said, "You take one bad hit, and it could be over." Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be good. He probably got a gym somewhere.
He deserved it. Look at that
hair,
guy.
dude.
He deserved it.
Yeah.
For real.
That hairdo, man.
Out of flying kick
That-
him right in the face.
That
Wait,
wig is crazy.
That's how Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty used to be rocking.
Yeah,
yeah.
sure enough. Yeah, the rockers.
Yeah,
Rockers.
I
That's
love
that 80s
wrestling,
look.
bro.
Yeah, a lot of the wrestlers rock this dude.
Bruh,
In the 80s, sure.
Bret Hart.
Yeah.
Yep.
What was it? Was it Barry Windham and Mike Rotundo? Barry Windham was the blonde, and
Yeah.
Mike Rotundo was the other short-haired dude. But yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the movie The Warriors.
Yeah. They all, one of them had like close. Well, he had a baby dude like that,
Yeah.
Swan or something, right?
Yeah.
Swan.
That movie is classic.
You're doing a new one, right? Not an artist.
Yeah, I did that already.
Oh,
I
you
shot
did
it,
that?
man. I hope it was coming out. I shot that with RZA and a few other people. Cleopatra. It was a dope movie, man. And the director of that movie, he actually did a music video of mine too. Because when I get on set, I'm talking to the director.
Network.
Coming from exactly, man. Because networking is everything. The more people you know, the more money you'll make. So I just be talking to everybody. And he ended up shooting one of my music videos, and the music video looked like a fucking movie.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that was tight, man.
That's dope when you get a creative mind like that. To get behind doing a video image
Right,
for you,
yeah,
man.
That's what I've said. It fucked me up. I'm like, damn, that's a real movie director. And he want to shoot a music video for me. He was like, yeah, it's gonna look like a movie, and that shit dope.
You know what's crazy is a lot of big directors started off doing music videos, like Mick G, right?
Right.
He did something for Sugar Ray in the beginning. He did something for us. He did our Illusions video, and then later on, maybe like 2-3 years later, he's doing Charlie's Angels.
Yeah,
Like
that's
that-
crazy, man. You was just speaking on that earlier, though, how the industry, the music, it'll just lead you to different paths, and now you like, damn.
Yeah, and look at frankly Gary Gray, Gary Gray. He started off doing like Ice Cube with I think it was A Good Day. Then he did a video for us when the shit goes down, and then I get a reprieve on that. And I can't remember who else, but like he did a number of music videos, and then he went on a run directing like huge movies.
Oh yeah.
Salute to those guys that can like. It's like you said. It's like we said earlier. Just like you repeated right now, that music starts. You start with music, and it might spawn off into something different, like branch out into something different.
Man,
So many.
for real.
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, look at when you think about RZA. He started off started off as a hip hop producer, and then starts doing scores, and then gets into movies and.
Yeah, man. He gave me some game on set too, man. RZA's
dope.
a good dude, man. He's an excellent big homie, man. Like, just meeting him was a pleasure. He told me some real good advice, you know, about growing up, just being a man. From 0 to 40, that's the first half of your life. And then from 40 to 80, that's your second half. And anything beyond that is just a blessing. But he told me anything you do from 0 to 40, it's all good. Just don't bring it in. Your second half from 40 to 80. So
It is a different life. That's
Yeah,
bro.
for sure.
You're a different person. Like when I look back at certain things that I thought were cool and I was proud of, I'm not ashamed of them, but my mind is so different. Like I can't even fathom. And I remember thinking that was the only way. Like I was convinced.
Right.
And I look back at that kid and I'm like, what an idiot, you know, like, but also it comes with time. Like, you know, all the OGs always used to tell me that they preach it, but until you get there, you're not there, you know, because you can, people can prepare you, but life is what's gonna, you know, not wear you down, but when you get to that age, it's what you've been through. And like you said, don't let that affect you.
Yeah,
you know, you still got a whole other run.
Your own experience is your best experience. Nick can tell you something all day, but until you really in them shoes, it's just like, damn, you know, you really learn that way when you go through it yourself.
I mean, when you're young and you don't have guidance, you gotta learn it yourself. That's
how it was, man.
and that's how most of it is.
Yeah, for sure.
If you could get some guidance though from folks who have been there before you and they're trying to give it to you,
take it.
Take
but
it.
you know what the thing is, though? I did take it, but you still don't listen when you're young enough.
No,
It don't
because we think we
matter.
know it all.
Exactly.
But it takes time for a young person to mature enough to say to themselves, you know what, maybe
He
I was
was
wrong
right.
on that. He was right. I should have listened to that.
Right.
You're 100 on that.
And then you start listening and you start absorbing and you start, you know, like growing the hell up. You know what I mean? And rolling different and carrying yourself different.
Yeah, but you gotta, like you said, you gotta get to that point, because when you're young, you're stubborn. You think you know different.
Oh, yeah.
And they're trying. What they're telling you, man, if you would have just listened. But
Yeah.
a lot of us like it's. But
That's a
without
lot of kids that grew up without fathers.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I tell you what, when you grow up with your father, if he's tight with you and he's actually like teaching you and like giving you the get down, you have a certain role and you don't need outside guidance. You sort of pick that up. Who you are as a man, you pick that up outside. You know, like you ain't gonna be exactly like your dad, but you learn certain things.
You do.
Yeah.
Certain values, certain way you carry yourself, certain way a man deals with things. You know what I mean? When you don't have that,
Yeah.
you're guessing.
Yeah.
And you got to
listening.
hope that you got good guides and mentors that could help you through that.
And a lot of times, kids don't. The
And
people
kids
that they're
don't.
listening to are knuckleheads, just like them. For real though.
sure.
Hey, that's how a lot of us end up in
Correct.
gangs.
That's right.
And our G's
it's true.
are our mentors, you know, and whatever we learn from them, we learn from them and we carry on and push on to the next.
That's exactly what it is, man. And
Yeah.
that's why kids end up in gangs, because they feel that family and they're like, yo, you know, this is what I've been missing. But what they don't realize is they don't have that kid's best interest at heart. They have their pockets at heart. You know what I mean?
Well,
'Cause-
it's not necessarily that.
Oh no, okay. Well, by us, it was the gangs were all about drugs, man.
Right.
Like it all led back to drugs. Like yeah, they were gangs, but
That was
it
eventually the thing.
control. Yeah, you were older than me, so
That's
in my
eventually
time,
the thing, yeah.
yeah, in my time for sure, the gangs were always still about money. It was about turf, who's going to be where, and what spots were worth the most, and that's what people died over was who's getting those corners, you know. So
Right, you from the East Coast, huh?
yeah, New York.
Yeah, see,
Yeah, it's a different culture.
It's a different,
Exactly,
'cause
it is.
Y'all out there hustling.
Yeah.
Niggas out here is killing for no reason.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
this shit ain't even about no
Exactly.
about nobody. It's like,
about.
you looked at my
different.
baby mama.
Oh yeah.
Look,
Oh, you keyed my low rider. What's up, fool?
It's
It's different.
it's constantly about having numbers,
Yeah.
right? Having numbers,
different.
because it's all plated on revenge. Money comes in later, like in the '80s when the crack comes, but like it's all put up in revenge. Like so, like hey, my homie was walking down the block with this chick, this other dude hit on her. They get into a fight. This homie beats this dude down. This dude's pride is all all over the place down. He comes back, boom, he gives it to this dude. These dudes from his hood are like, oh, they can't just, that homie over there, he can't just be,
Yeah.
And then this is the way it starts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it could be for something petty, small, but it perpetuates something that goes on that a lot of the cats that join the gangs like 20 years after the event happens that form this gang, they don't even know that story. And they don't give a goddamn about it. They're just in it.
Right.
You know what I mean? For the sake of like, this is my family right here. I don't have this at home. And what's crazy is that like, the cats that do have the families, mother and father intact, went to school, did the whole thing, like had the nurturing from the parents, and they were still out in the street banging.
Yeah, that shit
Fact.
don't make no sense to me.
That never made
Yeah,
sense
that
to
don't
me.
make no sense to me.
You know why? Because sometimes people, what they have at home,
Isn't enough.
there's things missing. You can have your mom and dad there and still have a lot of, I knew plenty of kids with parents in the house, active, but like you said before, are they actively teaching? Are they actively coaching? Are they actively
Right.
even making them feel part of a family?
You could have parents that weren't present
Weren't present. They could be drug addicts, alcoholic.
or working.
Yeah, all working. Absolutely. And especially, our
Maybe
generation.
both parents got two jobs because
You got to make money.
Got to make money.
Our generation, what they called latchkey kids. We all came home. Nobody was home.
Right.
Like you took care of yourself, and that was normal. Now they'd call child custody and be like, "Yo, there's a kid in 3rd grade letting himself in and making dinner." That was normal.
Because back in the day that they were saying that parent did what they had to.
Yeah.
There's only a single parent. Like, what else are they supposed to do if financially they can't do what two people can do? You know what I mean? So like now they're saying that's a bad thing. It's still the same thing. A person trying to like make their way through life and provide for their kids, they just don't have the means.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's all about who you surround yourself with, though.
Yep.
Because you're gonna be good as around the people that surround you. You're
For sure.
Good as around the people that surround you, man. For real. Like if you surround yourself with a solid crew,
Yep.
9 times out of 10 you're gonna be solid. You surround yourself with some broke people, you're gonna be broke too. You know, so you gotta just focus and just get the right people around you that's rocking with the same type of mentality that you rocking with. It's supposed to be all positive vibes anyway.
That's right. And there's two kinds of broke.
Yeah.
There's financially broke, but there's
Broken spiritually.
broken spiritually.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's some
that's
good
the
people.
worst.
And there's good
Because the
people
guy
who
with
broke.
no money, you could teach him how to make money, and if he wants to make money, he will.
Exactly.
But the person that's broken inside, they got to deal with whatever is that first. Otherwise, they ain't gonna do nothing but be an anchor
Yeah, for sure, man.
to themselves,
Yeah.
and maybe to you if you accept that. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, I can't have no liabilities around me, man.
Yeah,
real,
it's
man.
like if you got a broken person, man, they got to get that help to fix whatever is the problematic thing for them
Within them.
within them.
You can't fix it.
You can't fix
Nope.
it. They have to be the one, and they have
Right.
to look for that. No matter how much you want to push them towards that, and you want to help them, they got to want that.
Yep.
Because there's some good people who are broke who have just had some bad breaks, bro. I know some really, really good people who worked their whole life and literally just had some bad luck. That don't make them bad people.
No,
you know?
not at all.
Somebody who doesn't feel they need to work and they just should have things coming to them, that's a broke bitch. That's somebody you can call a punk because that's not life, man. You know, people.
Yeah, you got to work for yours.
Yeah, bro. And you know, there's some folk that need some help, and if they're good and you see they got the intention, you can help them, but you can only help them so much, and they got to want to help themselves. If they just want to feed off of you, be gone with it. You have
That's what
no
I'm
business
saying,
being
man.
there.
Fuck
But
all that.
if you're just down and out, you ain't out of my circle because you don't have money. No,
Oh,
but
yeah, for
you need
sure.
to be working towards getting your life better. As long as
Right.
you're putting in the work, we're good, bro. We're
Yeah.
good. Put in the
Yeah,
work,
but
you know?
not a lot of times motherfuckers will get around you and get comfortable.
Yep.
Just because you got it.
Fact.
Feel entitled.
I'm standing firm on my shit.
Yeah.
My money on defense.
That's
bro.
right.
Yeah.
Good.
Like I got my family to take care of, real. Like so.
And they ain't
I
gonna
don't-
be there when it's
I
gone.
don't
So
be trying to hear no sob stories from no nigga. You feel me? Like I was fucking.
we all got
I
it.
used to walk to the county building and sell my food stamps and bus tokens. So
Yep.
yeah, you got struggle. I done struggle too. So I don't be trying to hear nothing but hey, what's the plan today? What we gonna try to do to get something? That's
Yeah.
why my whole brand is grinding every day. Like you could be broke, but long as your mentality is I'm trying to do something.
There you go.
That's what I'm on. You feel me?
Yeah, people that roll with that entitlement frame of mind, usually they ain't gonna have nothing.
Yeah.
'Cause they're gonna like be around the person who's, you know, tolerating it till they don't.
And the
Exactly.
best part is, even when you're taking care of them, they're looking at you still like hating on you for it. It's like you're trying to help them, and you can see the envy, and you can see like, it's like really,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
that's-
doing this because I like, and
Yeah.
you're still giving me. I could see that look behind you.
Yeah, that's
like you're
yeah.
looking at me, but I see it,
Hey,
bro.
that's you one of the
Yeah,
sharpest
I
knives
see
in the
it.
drawer if you can notice some shit.
I
like
do
that.
big
Yeah,
time. I see right
yeah.
behind it, man.
That's what's so.
Well, they'll roll just a little bit different.
Yep.
You know,
You
like
just see it's not sincere.
you
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you'll see the cheer turn into something else.
yeah.
But that just little glance that they look over at you every once in a while, and you're like, I know that look, man.
Yeah.
I know what's
Yeah.
going through your
I
head.
know you hating.
I know you hate
You got a good If you
Right.
got a good radar, you will
That's
you will
right.
you will.
But that's
see it
that's because it's like on some, you know, you're a triple OG, so obviously, of course, it's like, man, you done been around the block twice and shook everybody's hand once. You know how to read people.
True.
You feel me? So I got that same type of thing too. You know, like I done been from having this to having that and to not having it and getting it again.
Yes.
So it's
Yeah.
like I know people.
I done lost it many times, and it's
Yeah.
important people hear that because, like, when you see people doing good, don't think it just happened, man. I failed so many damn times and went from making a lot of money, having a lot of things to do, and not having anything, having debt. So I went from being in really good financial position to having not only zero money, but owing a lot and thinking there's no way I'm going to make it out of it for a day or two until I say, of course I'm going to make it out of it and go back at it again. And
One of my favorite quotes is,
real talk.
without failure, there's no success.
Hey, how about this, right? The Beatles, right? Arguably one of the biggest, if not the biggest and most important group in music, right? At their height and their when they had their biggest song, what was their biggest song back in their early days? C minus.
Either I Want to Hold Your Hand.
I Want to Hold Your Hand.
Yeah.
Sold millions and millions and millions of records at the time for them, right?
Yep.
You know how much they got for that song? $800 a piece. A piece.
That's crazy.
Because their manager, Brian Epstein, he didn't really know what he was doing at that time. He was a furniture salesman who just believed in what these guys had.
Damn.
And he sold their publishing off to some company for I don't know how much, and they got $800.
Damn.
And so everybody that thought that the Beatles was like, you know, wealthy at that time,
Paid.
Right.
they weren't, you know, not yet.
Damn.
Yeah, for sure.
Not yet.
But see, that's
But
the
they
thing,
but
man.
they
This
they
shit be smoke and
persevered
mirrors.
but they persevered through it and
Yeah.
definitely became wealthy men by the end for sure. But like when they were at that height selling so many records, they got paid $800.
Yeah, it'd be like thing for a lot of artists though. You know, you gotta learn from your mistakes and stuff. Like Elvis Presley was in a shitty ass contract, stuck in Vegas, couldn't even go out the country. I'm thinking I'm supposed to be overseas, like, you know, Elvis, I'm thinking he the ultimate rock star. Why he ain't in Germany? What, you know what I'm saying? But he was getting jerked. Like
Think
I
of
said,
hip
His
hop.
manager
you only
was
good as the people that surround you.
right.
You feel
Think
me?
of hip hop though. The start of that, the people at hip, they didn't make no money.
Yeah,
They
I
made no
know.
money.
Bruh,
The
I be-
new artists now are the ones making
Goddamn right
money.
about that.
I be seeing a
It's
lot of
true,
that
it's-
shit on
it's
YouTube.
sad.
It'd be sad, bro. I be,
Very, very.
But that's how I learn though.
Yeah.
I learn from other people's mistakes. Okay, he fucking off his money. He ain't buy no properties. He ain't, you know what I'm saying, put nobody in position, or he ain't come up with a strategic plan. All right, I'm gonna learn from that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, he doing this and he growing businesses and he doing podcasts and he got cannabis brands. Okay, I'm learning from that. So you got to be a sponge. You got to soak up everything.
Yeah.
I learned from you, bro. I learned from Cube. I learned from a lot of people that came before me. So everybody that made these mistakes, like the TLC, where the lady taking all the per diem and all that.
Oh.
When you on tour, you supposed to get money every day. You feel me? I knew that back when I was on the bus sleeping on the floor in the hotel. You just supposed to learn from your experiences.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's how
Yeah.
it goes.
That's all you can't do, because really there's no school for what we do.
Man.
Yeah, you guys had to do it for the next generation to learn from your mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
And we really gotta hustle, bruh.
You got to be lucky enough to know people in the game that you could see them navigating their thing and see the right and wrong moves. And we were fortunate
True.
to have Mello and Frost in front of us. You know what I mean? And so we looked at what they were doing, saw the things they were doing right, noted that, saw the things they were doing wrong, noted that, and like just that helped us navigate
Yep.
through it.
And
for-
you guys
for a
did
time.
a lot better than other people, but what I'm saying is you still got short-ended for what you guys sold and what you should have made. You don't think so? You don't think you should have made more money?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Because you guys generated a lot of money at the very
Oh,
beginning.
we made the record labels and the publishing companies
Four
and,
times platinum,
and
I just
promoters.
saw, by the way.
Yes, we made them a lot of money. But I'll say this, it's what your representation at the time negotiates for you. And if you don't know yourself what you should get and what's a crazy ass deal and what's, if your lawyer is one of those in the early days who didn't really believe the genre had legs, or maybe you didn't have legs, they might negotiate a shitty contract for you.
Because they just want to get their payment for doing the deal.
Yeah,
and
get this done.
make a deal. Get
Look
out.
good to the label, so maybe the label offers them a job later on.
Yep.
That type of thing. And then you have lawyers who might believe in their client and be like, you know what, I think,
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Because I was just about to say,
yeah,
a lawyer and none of that shit don't matter when you Cypress Hill, when your brand is that concrete, when it's that strong. It's like, it don't matter who you are. If you put the work in and all that, and you got a concrete brand, and you got people that really fuck with you, all that paperwork shit, that shit can get worked out on any given Sunday. That shit don't matter. That ain't nothing but a renegotiation. But it's all about your brand. All
That's
that
right.
paperwork shit, that shit is for the birds. Yes, you got to do your business, and you don't want to get fucked. But if your brand popping and booming, you can conquer anything. It don't matter. Look at Lil Wayne, bro.
Yep.
He had some shit fucked up with Birdman. He was in he owed me $51 million. That shit don't matter. This is Lil Wayne we talking about. The bag is gonna come, nigga. That shit gonna get worked out. It's just all about your brand. If your brand is booming, you gonna boom forever.
that's true.
For real.
Outside perception, they might not know what's happening interior, you know what I'm saying? But like if they get down with you like that, hell yeah, they're representing to the fullest.
Yeah, for real, bro.
To the
Like
whole time,
them lawyers go answer that phone. They go do what it do, man, for sure. Look
Yeah.
how all these niggas be getting out of jail. For real.
That's crazy to me, man. That is crazy.
I got to go off topic real quick, man. That NPR Tiny Desk was phenomenal, bro.
Thank you.
Honestly.
Thank you.
Like,
And
that-
salute to all y'all that are like, I mean, the numbers are going crazy. I could not believe it when they told me, but like, thank
It's like
you.
5 million views or something. But on Instagram, there's already, I think, 3 or 4 million views.
Shit, I don't know.
YouTube has over 1
He
million.
monetized it. Look at him.
But watch it on YouTube because it's the full performance. On Instagram, I don't think you can see the whole performance.
Yeah, I gotta
right?
tap into that.
Yeah, NPR Tiny Desk.
Yeah.
They subscribe to them and you can watch the full show. It was fun, man. We never done it stripped down like this before, and
Them horns were hitting, man.
the horn section. Salute to
were
the horn
hitting,
section
son.
out there, and salute to Keyboard Money Mark who
I love
came out
Money
there.
Mark.
And
dope, man.
yeah, it was awesome, man. Salute to everybody that got down and watched that.
That's how you know you legendary. You hit that tiny desk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy because like you're not supposed to have like a big playback. It's all supposed to be mostly organic.
Right.
So what is in front of you? Is there like a live people
like-
sitting down?
There's a bunch of people that are in front of
Nice.
us. You just don't see them
Yep.
on camera.
You could just hear them. Yeah, exactly. Nah, that's cool, bro. It
That's
sounded
so
really
dope.
good, man. The sound quality was great. Bobo, Lord, Sen sounded great. Of course, you guys, everybody was great.
Yeah, that's
Really a
amazing,
dope
man.
performance, man.
Anytime you get a live performance with real music, That's what music is. That's what it's about, man. That's
Yeah.
like MTV Unplugged.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
right.
Jay-Z was right there with the beanie on. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying?
Yep.
And he had the band behind him with the Roots. It's just like,
Yep.
okay, now we rocking.
To me, that's what it felt like. It felt like a even more stripped down MTV Unplugged.
Cool.
That, but it was cool because
Yeah.
we had not got a chance to rehearse that at all. What we put
Really?
together, we put together right there, right before we filmed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's tight, man.
It was crazy.
And another thing I love about that too, man, like, you know, I'm old school too. I'm older, man. I just got the young spirit and shit. But I love when niggas rap to the instrumental. Like when I be going to
yeah.
these new
Oh, hell yeah.
concerts.
Oh yeah. You know what? I was gonna bring that.
So upsetting.
I was gonna bring that up today. You read my
Yes, sir.
goddamn mind. I gotta say.
Like I be hated. It's all these big ass artists all over the radio. You go to their show, they got the song playing and shit. It's like, bro, why you ain't rapping to the beat? We want to hear you rap.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like we already know how the song sound, but it's all perfect with the plug-ins and the engineer. We want to hear you bust right now.
Yeah, I mean, like it's upsetting. It's upsetting because you want to hear them doing the song pro style. Not like that's, I mean,
And I hope a lot of niggas see this shit too, bro. Cause like, man, y'all gotta give us some more, man. Y'all niggas getting all that money, bro. Put on the real show, bro.
I know a
Bust
few
the
people
ride.
in my head.
I mean, a lot of artists are doing that now. They're rolling over their track and letting the track go and just playing and doing the hype parts of their track and then letting the track
Word.
go and just dance.
Yo, you know
through
what
it.
pisses me off too? When you see them doing this and they go to the crowd and you can still hear their voice. Like, so they went like this and the track is still playing, the crowd
Oh,
going.
yeah, bruh.
I'm like, really?
If you're gonna,
Really?
have the track, just lip sync.
Yep,
That's
exactly.
what I'm saying, man.
Just
They
lip
Milli
sync.
Vanillion out here.
I mean, just yeah. I mean, don't even like give us that garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I'd rather have them like doing it like without any track. Like you know, maybe like in
The hook.
TV court. Yeah,
the
the
hook is
hook is
cool.
fine.
The hook
Yeah.
is cool.
The hook is cool.
We want to hear them bars.
we want to hear them bars. Like in for real style. Do you got the control to sound how you sound like, and like really push it? You know what I mean?
And a lot of them don't, man.
A lot of them
You know?
don't.
You know, a lot of them can't afford to get the auto-tune mic on the stage, man. That shit costs extra.
Yeah, a little bit extra. You're absolutely right.
T-Pain, when he pull up, he got that auto-tune. Travis Scott got that auto-tune.
They invested in it.
Yeah,
They
T-Pain,
not bringing it.
So that's why a lot of them be rapping out there.
Hey man, shout out to T-Pain though, because
Legend.
I did not know. Number one, he was basically the guy who found it. You know, it was just a little, you know, what do you call it, a setting or whatever, and the thing he was using, the garage band or whatever he was using, and he just turned it on. But I didn't realize how good of a singer he was until I think it was Tiny Desk or something, right?
Oh,
He
yeah.
did- Yo,
He bust without the tune.
my man, I didn't realize. So now I gave him respect because before that I hated him. I'm like, yo, I don't get down with that. Like,
Yeah,
I hated that
It
music.
was a cheat code.
It was a cheat. And I never liked it.
Yeah.
But when I seen him do that performance, I was like, yo, you gotta give him mad respect. 'cause
Oh yeah,
he did a great job, bro.
And then he went and did the Masked Singer.
Yeah.
And
I
killed it
didn't
on
see
that.
it.
He won
Killed
the
it.
Masked Singer.
Oh,
on
he
that.
won?
Yeah, he
Oh,
won.
good for him.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I give him. I give mad.
And he said just that. He said, "I came and did this because people don't think I could really sing live.
Yeah,
and
man.
I just wanted to show them.
Yeah.
and
He flexed on 'em.
and to
He
have
did.
a good time. And to have a
did.
good time.
He flexed his right because he gained my respect after that. I'm like, I'll give him a lot more credit because before that, thought he was just auto-tune and performance.
Right,
Nah,
right.
bro, he got a damn good voice. He could sing.
I'll tell you what, though,
talents. You got
he
lots
was
of talent.
smart because he knew, like, all right, like, there's a lot of voices out there, right? He could have went and tried to do those records without that auto tune. He would have been just another voice out there.
Yeah, he was different. You knew it was T-Pain
Yeah.
right away.
Yeah.
But
He
with
created a wave,
with
too.
the auto tune. He created a wave with that because like he did it in a way nobody else was doing it,
Mm-hmm.
and then he made other people go and try to do it, and some people did it stank. They didn't
Yeah,
even.
for real.
It was,
Shout out to the legendary Lil Wayne. He mastered the auto-tune.
yes,
Oh,
he
hell
did.
yes.
Yeah, Weezy killed it.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
He did.
And he got bars.
yeah, bars
He's
too.
kid right. He's one of the best
That's another
writers
thing
ever.
it's about too. You gotta have them bars, man.
Yeah.
For real. Because
And
we gonna
Wayne
hear
was-
him even with all them effects on.
Yeah. Absolutely.
real.
And we want to hear it. We want to hear the track, man.
Yeah, for real.
There's nothing worse, man, when you hear that right underneath. At least in our generation of hip hop, we're used to watching fools like get up there and crack their bars, without a verse underneath it.
Yeah.
Right?
for real.
Like in the
Yeah,
early
yeah.
days before people thought to put instrumentals out with their singles, yeah, you might have heard someone flipping over. But when everybody got up on game, like you got to have an instrumental. The guys with real bars, the guys and girls with real bars would flip on them, and they wouldn't be using TV tracks today.
Yeah,
It's like
right.
70% of the game.
Yeah, it's different, man. A lot of people get away with a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, and people pay tickets to see that.
Yeah, too.
Like,
But that's why a lot of niggas be falling off though, and it's canceling shows because it's like after we see what your live show is, it's like, bro, you ain't even got no pyro or that. You just up here, you just up here for 50 niggas on stage. This shit look boring, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how it be.
it's true. That's facts. Right
For
there.
real, it's like, man.
People screaming when they shouldn't be, like, shouldn't have mics. Like, that's the worst when you got, like, 4 or 5 of your boys with mics just screaming. It's like, yo.
Screaming
I
harder
was,
than
I
you.
was watching Rolling Loud the other day, right? Because they live streamed all 3 days or whatever. Or how many days is Rolling Loud?
Probably like 3.
I think it's 3.
Yeah.
So they were on day 3, and I can't remember who the artist was, but he is rocking over track, and the people were loving it. It's crazy. Like these new fans, they don't care. Just as long as you show up.
Yeah, because everything for Instagram anyway.
Yeah,
That's all it is. People just want to see somebody, you know.
Oh, yeah.
That's all it is.
So that country singer, I think she's a country singer, Miranda Lambert, right? Her shit was all over the news this weekend because like she checked these four chicks for taking a selfie during her performance, and they're using flash, and they're at the tables. It's not like a GA crowd where like it's a bunch of people standing up. There's like tables, and like it's almost like the Hollywood Bowl type of thing, right?
Right.
But more intimate. I'm just saying the seating wise, it's tables.
Like more theatrical seating.
Right.
Yeah,
And these
theater.
4 chicks are standing up, and they're not far from the stage, and they're just like this. And she's trying to do the show, and she stops the show to check them. And then it got like, blew up all over Twitter.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Good for her.
Well, listen, man, it does affect, like, I see it. Like, when we go to shows, you can see, that crowd, yeah, they're there for you, but when they're there for you, they're really more there to show that they're there. So instead of being in tune and singing the lyrics, 'cause they don't want to sing over their phone because they're recording, when normally, if you were a fan,
These chicks right here. Look.
yeah, bunch of idiots.
Oh, that's.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that's an inopportune time, ladies. What the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Y'all could have did that at intermission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then, like KTLA, there was one of the chicks on KTLA, trying to like say something like funny to Miranda Lambert, like, get over it. These are your fans and da 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 da, this and that and the other.
Crazy.
She got really opinionated about it, but I mean, it's like you're not in that situation, so you can't even speak to it.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you're the artist up there and that's sort of distracting you.
Yeah. Or if you feel like your fans are more engaged with their phone than with the songs and the crowd, you can feel the energy. Like when people don't have their phones, they're jumping. But if you're recording, you ain't trying to be jumping around. You're not trying to be screaming so people hear you. You're trying to get a video instead of interacting with the song.
Yeah, people don't
know
be
what I'm
living in
saying?
the moment, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to catch a memory instead of enjoying the
Hey,
moment.
but, we had this conversation not long ago, but comedians, when you like going to David Chappelle's show or something, he makes you bag the phone. That's part.
yeah.
Like when you buy the ticket, you're signing the contract. So if you don't read the fine print, you don't know that you got to bag your phone when you get there. You will know because they will put it. This is the bag your phone's going in, right?
Yeah.
If I think that's going to become more commonplace, I think, in the world of music, because people that are doing something special with their show are not going to want it like leaked out.
Yeah. That's good for business too. Like a lot of these networks and stuff spend a lot of money on these performances and these artists and the talent. So they, like you said, they don't want it to be coming out looking sloppy or
or just giving it
Before.
away to everybody before like
You're
people
ruining
get a
the
chance to-
punchline,
You're
yeah.
ruining the punchline.
Yeah, exactly.
For comedians, you're ruining the punchline. So if like this
it's not gonna be funny the next day.
Not as funny.
Well,
right.
if this joke gets out and it goes viral, then the next time you go try to bust it, everybody knows it.
Right. Yeah.
You got to
Old
think,
already.
yeah, you know what I mean. And I would think that it's going to be the same thing for some artists that are coming out with new shows, doing something really different that no one else is doing. I mean, I don't know what that is. I'm just saying in general. You know what I mean? So We got one more thing real quick because I know you got to roll. Do we got any questions up there from the Asylum?
Yeah, we got a few actually.
Bust it.
We got Helix up in here saying that show Dave is funny as hell. What was it like working on Dave, and how's the food catering on the set?
Working on Dave was a dream come true. I get to be myself, obviously, so it's dope just to be able to gander with my best friend that I've been working in the industry with for over a decade plus. A lot of people don't know that, but me and Lil Dicky, real friends in real life. And the catering was dope, you know. Sometimes we'll have Wolfgang pull up and all that, and I love the breakfast burritos from my guys on the truck. Hey, yeah, catering was popping.
Yeah. That's a good part of the set. One of my boys, he was in craft services in Fox Studios. So they did, Modern Family, a bunch of shows. And, their budget, like on Modern Family, I'm not joking, bro.
Yeah.
I would go there to eat because he didn't care. He ran it. He would tell me, come through today. So you're hanging out on the set and get to watch them do the show. And the food spreads that
phenomenal.
they have, bro, like it's ridiculous because not just like regular stuff. They'll have from a fancy restaurant because this is what the actors asked for and they have the budget for it. Like the budget we're talking was, 10, 20,000 a day. Like something
going crazy,
something
amazing.
Oh, ridiculous, man, ridiculous. So you can
crazy.
be good at those things
For sure.
Craft
Yeah,
services.
dude.
Yeah, craft services, man.
Shout out to Crafties.
All right.
And we got Rex up in here asking, does the writer strike affect you guys with Dave?
The writer's strike affects everyone, so it affects the network. It affects every actor in the industry, from the highest to the lowest. It affects the writers. It affects the people that hold the cameras. It affects the makeup people. It affects wardrobe. It affects the personal assistants. So a lot of people, are in an unfortunate situation right now with the writer's strike. I stand with all the writers, SAG and WGA.
Yeah, salute to the writers.
And we're all waiting for our shows, man. We're all gonna get delayed for this crap,
So
It's true.
It's unfortunate that it's happening, but yeah, man.
I hope they end it soon. Let's go.
Yeah.
You're gonna end it. You can't do it
They
out.
have to.
So come on, get it over with. Dude.
Yeah, they gotta hurry up and
Sit down.
negotiate it. They already got the money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Buddy chilling somewhere. They just trying to protect it and just be, snobby and shit. You know how the corporate is, you talking about people with billions and billions or whatever and access to endless resources.
Well, they always try to keep.
They just
want
to have it structured, that's all. And they just want to make sure that they agree on what they feel is safe for them in their pockets. You know? That's how it be.
That's what's up.
But
How many you got up there?
Just a few.
All right, run through.
We got the glitch up in here asking, what and who were some of your favorite influences or motivations that pushed you to become a rapper?
My favorite influence to push me to become a rapper, to be all the way honest, was the Brat. Because I liked Snoop Dogg, I liked the Ice Cube and the Pac and the Biggie and the Wu-Tang and all that. But I ain't gonna lie, as a young nigga, when I seen the Brat rapping so funkified, like she was sliding on that shit, and it just made me feel like, damn, she swagged out. If she could be a rapper, I for sure know I could be a rapper, because that's who made me want to rap, the Brat. So shout out to the Brat, man.
Salute to the Brat.
Yeah.
Dope.
And we got Marbell up in here asking, what was your favorite episode you acted on in Dave?
My favorite episode that I ever acted on in Dave was probably season 1, the Hype Man bipolar episode, where I revealed my real life story. That episode still gets talked about to this day. It changed my life forever. Made me get a spread in the LA Times. Leonardo DiCaprio walked up to me and told me how dope that show was and that scene. So, yeah.
We got
Episode
Darren
5.
Cushman up in here saying, GaTa knows what's up. I will watch his stuff and understand about people and mental health situations.
Oh, yeah, man. Mental health awareness every day. I'm a very, very loud, vivid advocate for that. You got to be positive. You change your mentality, you could change your reality. Every day above ground is a good day. Breathing is a privilege. Those are some of the things I like to say to boost myself up, to make me feel good when I start my days. But yeah, mental health awareness every day. Shout out New Balance. I done pushed a heavy campaign with them. You can check out my documentary series on YouTube with New Balance. Yeah.
In the chat room wants to know if you ever mess with magic mushrooms.
Nah, I ain't messed with no magic mushrooms in a long time, but I tried them when I was younger, and unfortunately, I didn't take a big liking to them. But shout out to everybody that played with them fucking mushrooms, that be having them trips and seeing all them flowers and all them bright colors. But yeah, I'm a stoner over here, man. I'm smoking big bud.
That's what's up.
Yep.
And that seems to be it, B.
Word up, man. Thank you for those questions. And we want to thank GaTa for dropping in. And first of
thank
many
y'all.
times.
Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. Yeah, I did. I came on one of your shows before. It's a full circle moment, but y'all don't have that show no more, but it was called Tits and Tacos.
Oh, that's right. With Crystal and Sammy Joe.
Yeah, man. I think they lost the footage, but this is the one right here.
Word up. Word up. Welcome to it, man. And Let them know where to find you real quick.
Man, you can find me everywhere. You can find me on Dave, on FX and Hulu. Yo, I got a lot of movies out. I done shot 14 movies. You can go see On the Come Up. That's out. I got a movie with Johnny Knoxville coming out. Got a Sydney Sweeney movie coming out in December called Anyone But You. Got a bunch of shit coming out, man. But yeah, I'm doing my thing. I'm on Instagram, GED GaTa.
That's what's up. All right, we'll be back with more Dr. Greenthumb Show right after this.
Dope, y'all. Hell yeah, that was dope.
Welcome to the smoke box. Light it up.
What's up? This is the almighty Cypress Hill in the smoke box. DJ Muggs, Sandog, Eric Bobo, and myself. We're about to light this bitch up right now.
What up? Bobo from the mighty Cypress Hill. Check out the smoke box.
What up, Sandog Cypress? Check us out, the Smoke Box. Yeah.
What's up? This is Muggs from Cypress Hill. Check out the Smoke Box. Come on.
Welcome to another adventure in the smoke box. I'm Dr. Greenthumb, aka Be Real, with my bandmates, with my bros, the legendary Cypress Hill DJ Muggs, Sandog, and my man Eric Bobo, and we're here because we're celebrating 30 years of our Black Sunday album. And congratulations, gentlemen.
Yeah, fellas, congratulations. We're still here.
We still here, and I'll tell you, it's crazy because the way that album came together, I didn't anticipate it having the impact that it did. But I remember we were on tour a lot at the time, doing a lot of promo shit. But then we started to get a little bit paid. So we were on the road a little bit. And I guess, I don't know how long we had been on the road, but I remember Sony hitting us up, telling us, you got to get off the road and get in the studio and make the album because the deadline was coming up, right? We had like 2 or 3 months to turn in the next album in terms of our option, right?
Yeah.
And you decided, well, I think we did 2 or 3 songs here in LA, and then you decided, let's go to New York and do this.
Yeah, I know we did Hits from the Bong out here. We did Shit Goes Down. Those were the early recordings, like when we had first started.
Right.
Then we was in New York, and we started just working, doing our demos, like we always worked on the 4-track at the house and got our sketches down. And I think it was a month where we pretty much did everything. Then the rest of the time was going into the big studio and recording and mixing. So within 2.5 months, the record was done.
Yeah, we knocked it out pretty fast.
Which was crazy because the first record was like 3 years. It was our whole life leading up to that first record. The next record was quick. It was kind of odd for me because at that time, I wasn't making beats so fast. I was like, man, if I can make 1 hit song a month, I got 12 hit records a year. You know what I mean? So I was just take the time, keep molding the record, molding it, working on it, changing shit, getting it right. So this was the first time we had to produce right now. So that was some new shit, just be on the spot and get that shit done.
What made you decide to change the vibe from doing it in LA and going to New York? I never asked you that. I always welcomed it because I loved being in New York. So.
I always loved the New York energy, man, and what it brought. Back then, LA was still a little bit slow for me, and just being in that New York energy, be able to walk in Manhattan and just to feel the vibe of that shit and just be able to harness that and put that energy into the music. And I think that's something that always separated our music from traditional West Coast stuff because we always had that New York energy in our music. You know what I mean?
Real.tv.
Salute to DJ Muggs, Sandog, Eric Bobo for being in the smoke box. You haven't checked that one out. It's out right now in celebration of the Black Sunday album. We had the whole group in there, as you could see. Check out the conversation. It's a good one.
Definitely a good episode.
It's really good.
It's a lot of funny stuff and good, informative questions.
Yeah, there was some stuff I always wanted to know that you ended up asking Muggs.
Well, all right.
And I was like, word. Like, I watched it live yesterday on the YouTube when it premiered.
Yeah. Salute to everybody that watched that. Again, if you haven't, take the time to do it. Motalada is Blaze Mota's ready-to-drink cannabis-infused michelada made with non-alcoholic Mexican lager, tomato, lime, and spices. No need to mix. 20 milligrams of THC per 16-ounce can. It's Michi time. Blaze Mota is a line of cannabis products celebrating the proud traditions of the Chicano culture that have shaped our great city of Los Angeles. Blaze Mota es hecho en Los Angeles for the world to enjoy. Try some. It's actually really, really good.
It is. I don't usually like those things either, too.
Yeah.
I just had a sip. I'm like, that's not bad, man.
Yeah.
I like a good michelada mix, and this is definitely one of the good ones.
If you like it, you're going to love it because I don't like them. And that was like, all right, man. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's a good cosign.
Yeah. Chris liked it, too. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I could see Sendog putting down one of these and then telling me a good story the next day. I think I'm going to take one.
You should.
I'm going to take one to the symphony show tomorrow. I'm gonna
Oh,
just
yeah.
be like, hey, Sendog. They send this, dog.
It's for you.
You know. Because he don't drink beers anymore, so this would be perfect.
Good for him.
Yeah.
There's no beers.
Taking care of himself. Good.
Yes.
No
He's in the
beers.
gym every day,
Shout out to that, man.
drinking lots of water, which is foreign to me.
Yeah.
That's all.
It's usually beer water. Yeah, exactly.
It's water with a buzz.
But now he's not drinking no beer, so this would be perfect for him. A michelada with THC.
Yep. For sure.
And guess what? It is now that time.
Time for submissions. 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 Time for submissions.
Shout to Snacks.
Hold up. Before you do this one, I just got to tell you a quick story. So we were doing the show previous to Calgary. We were doing a show with that group Billy Talent again. And we were all backstage, and there was this trailer in front of ours. We all had trailers, right, as our backstage area. Dressing rooms and all that. So there was this trailer right in front of us, and in it there was this red, like on the table in front of it, there was this red cooler, like an igloo or something like this, right? And, you know, someone brought it over to us, and they're like, hey, there's puppies in here. It was Mike G. And someone opened it, and it was a it was a fake rattlesnake in there that popped up off a string, right? We didn't tell nobody. Lord kind of got freaked out till he realized it was, you know, it was a real rattlesnake. You know, it looked like a real rattlesnake. I could tell right
away. Video, yeah.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, I think Trace posted it. Someone.
Oh my God, dude!
So
they got Trace so good. Our bro, our tech Bobby rolls up on him. Hey Trace, you want to see these puppies? He was like, yeah, dude.
How'd you pick puppies?
Yeah.
Who puts puppies in a closed igloo?
I'm
like, no.
It was Mike G, man.
Yeah, I love
you
Mike.
should have known better. He was like, he should have just said, "Hey, you want water?" Trace. Trace would have been
Some
like,
good
yeah.
water in there.
Oh man, when that thing popped open, Trace jumped back like 3 feet.
I love to see his big
Oh my
ass.
God, it was everything, man. It was one of the funniest things I had ever seen. Thank God he didn't have a heart attack right there. I lost him over there. All right. Keep it pushing.
And we got Dean Jones up in here saying his boy shared the platter filled with wings, rings, and fries.
All right. That is a full platter.
Damn. Also got a little bit of ribs up in there.
Yeah, looks good. Nice variety.
Yeah.
It's like good, like not bar. Yeah, like bar food right there. Yeah.
A little salad. I just have salad.
He's never brought like fried onion rings though.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
They look
Nah.
good. I can't do too thick of an onion ring. Like that's right, but you know, like
Yeah.
real
Yeah.
thick ones.
Same here.
Not down with those, man. I need thinner ones. Like Burger King, that's an onion ring right there. There's like basically fry.
Yeah.
There's not much onion in it. It's delicious. I love those.
To me, the perfect, and you know, I'm not really the onion guy, but I do enjoy an onion ring on a Western bacon cheeseburger,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
that like size of an onion ring is
For that.
for
burger.
that. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Works.
good.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
I just don't eat raw onions. Cooked onions are good, bro. Like good
I could have them
sauteed
both.
onions. Oof.
I used to hate onions, period, but now I could have them both. Like,
Everyone
no
in my
problem.
family eats them things like in everything. Raw onions are in everything. Like,
They're good for the hot, B.
They are good.
Yeah,
for
I
you.
hear.
Garlic and onions are both really good for you.
I like garlic.
Me too.
Garlic's cool.
And we got fly beats up in here with little honey barbecue boneless wings and some twice baked potatoes.
Yeah.
That looks bomb.
Twice busy.
Yeah, twice baked the whole day. Baby.
Those are great.
They
Potato
sure are,
situation.
man. I make them at home. I love them.
E-Zone hasn't had one.
Never had it twice baked.
He didn't know what it was.
Wow.
That's
I'm
crazy.
I'll make it just to bring it in. It's easy. Reheat it in the
Yeah,
toaster
come on,
oven.
Mick.
I will. They're easy.
Bring
I'll
it,
do it.
come on.
I got you.
I dare you.
That's an easy reheat in the toaster oven. Like when I think of things I could bring in, some things got to be right off the grill or right out of the oven.
Yeah.
Other things will reheat fine. That'll reheat.
That'll
just
reheat fine, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Excellent. Making it thrice baked.
Thrice baked. Yeah.
I like
This
that.
is now becoming thrice baked potato.
Now a thrice baked potato.
We got Jason up in here saying he's grilling at his mother's, having a New York strip, ribs, shrimp, and some deviled eggs and salad.
Enjoy.
Oh, damn.
Good spread. That looks good. I like the burn on there. I need
Char.
Yeah, I need char on it, man. That looks
Yeah.
good. Yep.
What?
That's a
Some
spread.
sides. Yeah, man.
That is a spread,
Yeah,
baby.
you'll be full.
Jason says he was in the portal while grilling.
There you go. As you should be.
Just come with me
Yes, chef.
and grill.
That's what's cool about mushrooms too. Like you're not hungry, but you can eat.
Yes.
You can eat.
I
Like
do
you're
love
not
that.
really
Yeah, you
craving-
can eat.
Right, you're not craving food, but if it's there and it's good, you'll eat
The
something.
problem is you can overeat
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it'll trigger. Yeah, you don't want that.
because you don't ever really feel full,
Yep.
even though you are.
And you don't want that.
The dump you're going to take the next day is going to be lethal. Sorry.
Speaking of that, we got OG Tone up in here saying he had some leftover homemade chili and made some chili cheese fries
Look at that.
with waffle fries.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
waffle chili cheese fries. All right, I'll take that.
You know, well, there's the corn. Okay.
I like how B Real is talking about blowout.
Ooh,
Colton said,
look at
speaking
that.
of that,
Dude, right there.
and then puts this on.
Let me give you a case of the sputter
Yeah.
butt.
Ah, little.
Yeah, man. Nah, man, that's brutal.
Don't eat this before the show.
I would
No.
have a small portion of that. There's no way I would tackle that whole goddamn plate down, bruh.
Imagine if the kid who got dragged on the submarine because he was mad that his dad took him purposely ate that right before they went down and said, "I got something for you on our way down."
No, you'd be torturing yourself too.
Yeah. No, but you can deal with it more than everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone else is gonna be.
Not in that sub.
You're a sadomasochist, maybe,
Yeah.
but
Scattist.
So take it in.
Yeah, bro.
No.
That's raw. That's not like.
no,
in-
I could
no.
not. I could
Your
not.
pink
No
eye.
way, bro.
No.
Okay.
I'm not going to make myself pay to make you pay. That doesn't work in my world.
All right.
Maybe it's a young Packy.
I saw the sign.
And we got Robert and Julie up in here saying they went to Sergio's Tacos on Atlantic and they were so good.
Okay.
You took the advice.
That's
Awesome.
your spot.
Yes, these are the most, some of the best tacos ever.
Was that a fish taco?
Look at that.
What
And he
was
put
that?
no, this is carne asada.
Oh, wow.
bro.
Just a lot of salsa on top.
He's got a lot of
Looks good,
onions, green sauce, and cilantro and onions right there. But
man.
I tell you, bro, they don't have no fat. Like, you go to some taco places, there's a bunch of fat.
I hear you. I'm pulling pieces out.
Yeah,
Like, come
nah.
on, man.
Nah.
Yeah.
At this spot, no.
Quality meat.
Quality.
That counts, man. I don't want to be pulling grizzle
Look
out.
at that.
We're going to go. You haven't gone there with
no,
us?
Nope.
Oh, no, we're going to go.
100. I'm in.
Yeah.
We're gonna go.
Sounds great.
Done.
And Julie's saying, tell B we said thanks for the recommendation and we are sorry we haven't been in touch in a while. We got some job changes and she just finished school. Lots going on and I'm still cooking bomb food.
Hell yeah. Good for you guys, man.
Oh, yeah.
Congrats on finishing school.
Glad you treated yourself, man, because those are the best tacos.
And we got Utah up in here saying, been working for a while, now making my homemade spaghetti sauce from scratch.
All right.
All right, man. It's easier than people think. It just takes a couple of hours. And it all's about the tomatoes you start with, for real.
Really?
Yeah, that's the base. That's the flavor. So Don't cheap out on the
Look at that.
tomatoes.
That's
Or grow your own and then can them.
Do you make your own spaghetti sauce, B?
Yeah, man. Oh, my bad. I'm not B.
Do
I
you?
thought would it be.
Oh, you know?
I was just talking.
Do
I don't
you?
know. You're-
Do you, Bolton?
You're the spaghetti king.
I never called myself the spaghetti king.
That's been thrown on him.
Yeah.
Bobo keeps doing just to get a free meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got I Love Kim up in here saying she had the best time in hip hop history, saying this was the best. Shout to Be Real.
Thank you.
Strings.
All right.
It's dope, man. I can't wait for tomorrow.
It's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Bring it.
We got Johnny up in here, and he was at the show as well. Saying Bobo was in the groove.
You know, because I was wearing the in-ears, I couldn't even hear that they were singing along with. That was the trip,
Oh,
because
that's cool.
usually, you know, I could hear what's going back and forth in the crowd, right? But because I was wearing in-ears, I couldn't hear the crowd responding to us or singing along.
Mm-hmm.
I had to assume they were, or I had to assume they weren't, and just keep rolling with it.
You had the symphony in your ear?
Yeah, the symphony, the drums.
Dope.
I had everybody in my in-ears, but the reason we used them is because we didn't have side fills, which are the big-ass speakers that, you know, give us the most sound on stage, and the monitors. We couldn't use neither because then it drowns out the symphony, and then they can't hear each other. So we went with in-ears so that we could hear everything and not screw them up.
Oh, that's true. Usually you don't have to think about that.
Yeah.
Because that'll throw them off pace.
Yeah, we don't want them thrown off
Yeah.
because they're looking at the conductor and they're going by the sound of them, and going by the conductor's timing. If they can't hear themselves, it might screw everything up. So we just said we're gonna go in ears and boom, rock it
Cool.
like that.
How'd it sound to you?
Awesome.
I was about to say, how did it sound
Yeah.
great?
I was like,
Yeah.
damn, this sounds good.
And we got Melvin up in here saying you guys killed it the other night in Denver.
Thank you.
That looks so dope.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the visuals were pretty dope too.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
That's horror.
Well done.
Who does the visuals? I'm just curious. Is it the venue?
No.
It's your
Yeah.
team?
One of our team.
Cool, man. You killed that.
So dope.
Yeah.
We're doing hits from the bong here.
Little loop right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Shout out to Melvin.
Word.
And props on the 30th anniversary edition of Black Sunday that came out last week as well.
Yeah. Hey, Static Selector's remix was ridiculous.
Yeah, man.
He killed that shit.
Dude, and Muggs' remix of Hits from the Bomb.
Yeah, and Muggs' remix.
So good.
Yeah, and I seen that 4 times platinum post.
For some
too.
reason, I thought Alchemist did something on this one too, because I thought I heard a remix that he had done, but maybe it was for something else. But yeah, Muggs's and Static's crazy.
Yeah, dude. It's good.
And we got Melvin back up in here, and he's saying he went up to Mount Evans before the Cypress show in Denver.
Nice. Look at that.
Look at that.
Mountain goat.
That's the goat right there.
Man, he stole that video. He didn't get up on that mountain.
Hey, that's
No
the real
way,
goat.
man. You know how elusive.
No, this is his.
Wait, how do you
He's
know?
in his car, I think.
I want to
He's
see his
showing
face.
all these photos to us.
Yeah.
You know,
I
people-
could show those too, but I think I've seen that mountain goat video before. And it's a very elusive animal,
What do
man.
you mean?
I want proof, buddy.
There he is, right there.
I want goat proof, him and the goat.
That goat would kill him.
Yeah, that goat will knock his ass off the cat.
No, just turn the camera around.
How elusive is it if he
That's
just
it.
got
Little
footage?
selfie.
Hey, we tell people not to take selfies with animal on here.
I know.
that's true.
Yeah, we don't want none of that.
Yeah. It's a
Not
no-go
worth it.
on the goat for me.
Look at that thing, though.
Dude.
Beautiful. Probably like Jacques Cousteau's old,
Not a-
old footage.
Dude. It looks like a mountain goat dog.
It's just a mountain goat.
There's like 12 in the world or something. And there's very little. And they're very elusive.
Oh, they're very elusive. I was like, that footage is right there.
I said there's like 12.
It's a goat bear.
It looked like it.
We got Neo the One up in here saying, my brother Balls Mahoney came over last night to watch the Cypress play on NPR, and then we waited for the smoke box.
All right.
Yeah.
Double up.
Oh, yeah. NPR sounds great too at home. Like if you got a system, and sounds great. I had a rock in the house.
Awesome.
And let's see, we got We Be Burnin' up in here, up at the Cypress Hill show in Denver with the big joint.
Yeah.
Nice. Hell
Out of way. Good old Denver.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
That's how you do it.
That's how you represent Denver,
Right there. Look at that.
Colorado. Or as we say in Spanish, Colorado.
God, there was a lot of people there.
It was
It was
packed.
Oh, it was packed.
It was, man.
You know, the two different ways you said Colorado, Bolton could find another way to say it.
Colorado.
Colorado.
Yeah. Colorado. There you go.
Colorado.
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 I know Bolton.
It's
can find
rad, bro.
It is.
We got Fernando up in here saying, my son's record player and his first 2 records. He's saying Cypress Hill will be next.
Dope. That's the Weezer Blue album, and is that The Cure in the background? Yeah, see, Pornography. It's a great record. Yeah, get that Cypress vinyl. That's it. Those are 2 good selections right there. Hell yeah.
And Be Real, we've been pretty easy on some joint rollers lately. So we got Miguel up in here saying, B, please judge my J and go ham.
You know where he's starting.
Okay, to the neck.
Yeah, and look who we're working with.
Well, there goes this tip here, and
Come on.
that's
Wow.
it's out of bounds, B. And I see a squeeze on the bottom, and then another squeeze right next to it. It's almost like an M for McDonald's. And then I see partially where maybe a UFO or a whale knocked into the side of it right there with this indentation, and the other squeeze that's beneath it. Yes. All right, go back out. This is gonna get a 2.
He's back. The kid is back.
Yeah.
The kid is back.
It's got a paper 2. There's 3 lumps. There's a wrinkle.
Oh, yeah. Give it to him.
Yeah. He said go to town.
Yep, and he did. You asked for it, you got it.
You got it. Sorry.
Doobie's way too easy on these submissions.
That would have been a 9 for Doobie.
Someone said 6. Everybody's like, damn.
Crazy.
You said go in.
Number 2.
Damn, man. Guys ask for something and get mad when he gives it.
Deuces.
Number 2.
Oh.
And we got Balls Mahoney up in here and saying on this weekend of Is This Be Real? He's saying nope, it's Fred Durst.
Oh, wow.
That's a great wig, though.
That's FD, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Is that it? That's not his hair.
No, that's a wig.
Oh, no wonder.
No,
I'm
it's a
like,
wig, yeah.
yo.
Oh my God.
Freddie D.
It's crazy what just white hair does, man.
Yeah.
Like, I look at pictures from just a few years ago, and my beard was a lot
He looks
darker, and I look so much younger without the white,
he
man.
looks like dude from what's that group? ELO, is it? Or
Jeff Lynn.
yeah.
Yeah.
He looks
yeah,
like Jeff Lynn.
yeah. From Traveling Wilburys as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff Lynn. Yeah, dude.
Like Jeff Lynn, son. Fred Lynn.
Woman. bring me down.
Yeah. All right.
We got our boy George up in here saying, about to roll up my insane Mamba Juice joints for the 30-year anniversary of Black Sunday in San Diego.
Do it.
Gonna hit up the concert tomorrow.
Come on.
Mama Juice is where it's at, man.
Let's go.
I love that strain.
Cali Blaze says he's dressing up, which I appreciate.
Damn right. Going to an orchestra. Show some respect.
Yeah.
That's right.
Bring it.
Mm-hmm. Next.
And we got Pollo Kush up in here saying he went to the Steel Pulse concert.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
Nice. Ooh. Steel Pulse. This was last night. Those guys are, they're dope.
Yep.
OGs.
You guys ever done a show with them?
I believe so. I think we've done a couple of reggae fests with them. And then I went to see them.
They had to be at one of those that you've done for sure.
Legendary. Huh? Who?
And that seems to be it.
That seems to be it. All right. We want to thank you for all your submissions. Keep them coming to brealtvcontest@gmail.com. And we will put them on. Know what I'm saying? And, thank you for those. A lot of them are real cool. Thank you so much, mine. And listen, take the time to smash that like right now if you haven't. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. And share it out. Let your friends know. Crack that all notification bell so you can get down with the content we be dropping, like the new smoke box that's coming this weekend. All right. So you will be notified. All that. Now we will open up the doors to the Insane Asylum. That means y'all got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion, put it up.
Welcome to the Insane Asylum.
All right, let's do this. We got Caesar up in here saying, yo, what's some goodies to buy at San Diego Greenthumbs for tomorrow?
Anything with Insane on it. If they got some Cali Blaze products, that
they do.
too.
They definitely do.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Vinny up in here asking, remember when Sendog was dying in the smoke box? What happened there, B?
Yeah, it was funny.
Great episode.
He's died in 3 smoke boxes. There was there's what's crazy is Bobo and I give him the business because we can get in a van that's like 6 people, 7 people, sometimes 8, and we all have our own joints and we're blazing in there and he don't cough for nothing. I'm like, what is it? Like, how is it that you're getting in this car and there's only 4 of us? But you can get in a van of 8 people and like everybody's chiefing and like you don't like flinch an inch. It's the craziest thing.
Wow.
We got a Crazy Maine up in here asking, be real, were you ever a fan of the NBA player Bernard King?
I appreciated Bernard King, yeah. I don't know if I was a fan, but yeah. He was dope.
And we got Red Boy up in here saying he spent yesterday smoking and listening to different Tiny Desk concerts, and it was a good day.
Smoke.
Yeah, Tiny Desk got some dope ones up there.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
And we got Jeffro up in here saying, what a great way to celebrate my birthday this past weekend. Being with The Hill in Denver, celebrating the 30th anniversary with Denver Symphony. Thank you guys again. It was an epic show.
Thank you for coming out, man. We didn't know how it would turn out, how people would, whether it would have impact on people, whether they would accept it or not. But it was a great vibe, man. And thank you for receiving it.
And we got Seeking Vegas up in here saying, welcome back, B, and thank you for helping me and my wife celebrate our 12-year wedding anniversary at the Denver show. It was amazing and something special.
Thank you very much. It was special. Thank you so much.
That's cool.
And congratulations.
And we got Karina up in here saying, Ayo, B.
Yeah.
Welcome back. That show in Denver, oh man, that was effing awesome. Wish I could go to all of them, and much love all the way from Hawaii.
Thank you very much.
And we got Edwin up in here saying greetings all the way from Kenya.
Hell yeah.
Word up. Salute.
Shout out to Kenya.
Hell yeah. Welcome.
And we got K-Mac up in here saying, I just want to shout out GaTa. He killed it on acting on Dave. Shout out to him.
Yeah, salute, man.
I'm gonna watch. I got nothing to watch. What is it about? Little Dicky? Is that what he was saying?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know what the show was.
It's a
about.
comedy.
I'll give it.
Pretty funny.
Good. I need something. I'm out, man. You guys got any suggestions? DM me on IG. I'm out of shows, bro.
All right.
It sucks when you have nothing. I'm serious. You're like looking. It's like
out there. There's so much
yeah, but
out
I'm
there,
pretty
dude.
picky. I'm like,
Did you watch The Bear?
What?
Did you watch The Bear?
What bear? The bear?
It's on Hulu.
No.
Well, when you go watch.
Is it good?
Yes.
All right. We'll see.
It's
I'll
on
decide if I'm taking suggestions from you after that bear.
Hey, all right.
And that's your shot.
Yep.
That's your
Yeah.
shot, man.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for your blessing.
Yeah,
man.
I appreciate it, Lord of television shows.
Granted.
Television Lord. All right.
Overseer.
And we got Heshred up in here saying, you guys were talking some real stuff earlier. I have a homie that's like this. I'm always the one to give him the talk, but yeah, it's not sincere when he says he's going to do better and then he doesn't.
Yeah, it's tough.
Sucks.
Yeah.
We got Nate up in here saying, yo, shout out to you guys all the way from Lakes of the North, Michigan.
Salute to everybody up in Michigan watching this show.
Salute. Thank you.
And we got Mike up in here saying, yo, B.
Yeah.
I heard Cypress Hill is wanted for questioning regarding the murder of NPR's Tiny Desk concert. Any chance we can get a second?
You know, if they ask us, we definitely would. It was pretty fun. It was different.
And we got Kulo Breaker up in here saying, I want to send a very big thank you to Dr. Greenthumb San Diego. I won tickets for tomorrow's show in San Diego.
Yes.
I'm
Oh,
super excited.
Salute to our San Diego shop in La Mesa. Yeah, man, they do their thing down there.
Great store. I love that store. The staff and the way they have it set up, their pricing, everything. It's a great store.
And we got Adam up in here saying the dope smoke box last night was Cypress Hill. It was cool to see everybody in the box.
Yeah.
Has that ever happened before?
I think we did one other time.
I believe so. Yeah, right before Elephants, right?
Yeah.
And we got Rig Rentals up in here saying, yo, Cali Blaze.
Yo.
Dave's show is epic. Check it out.
I will. I'll give it a shot for real. I definitely need something. So, and I'm always a fan of comedy. So as long as it's funny, I'm good.
Bring it.
Yeah.
And we got Adrian up in here saying, want to give a big ups to Send Dog up in the smoke box.
Yeah, man.
2 coughs.
Smoke.
Yeah, we got to question him when he gets here next time.
Bring it.
Great.
We got Alec up in here saying, thanks to the table for the best podcast in the game. Be real. Do you think an AI could grow cannabis better than humans?
No. It could probably come up with the the way to do it, the system, maybe, but like you need humans for that.
Bring it.
What do you think, Blaze?
50-50. You do need humans because like humans still are the people going to consume it. Like there's certain particulars that have to actually like hit your
Hands-on.
senses. Yeah, they got to hit your actual human senses. Like weed is a very your sense of smell, your sense of touch, the sense of sight, the stickiness, all of those things play a major factor in mids to fire because you can have tons of mids and AI can grow mids better than anybody for sure. But that fine boutique weed that we talk about, that's not AI weed. That's those extra little steps that most farmers don't take or don't have the knowledge or know-how, you know?
I think if you fed it the information, it could deliver a system, but you still need people for the hands-on part.
Yeah, yeah, true that. You know, though, you can definitely use them, though, for not for like the finishing, but for certain work. Like they don't tire. Remember, like human people, they get tired. They're like, all right, when I'm done with my lunch break, I'll do this. You could program them to check for bugs all day because bugs is, you know, literally as a cultivator, that's your number one enemy that you're fighting. So in that sense, they could be amazing, you know, like because they don't stop. You can literally just have them constantly scanning and looking for threats to your crop. But to being the actual cultivator, I don't think so. I think we need a person.
We need a person.
Yep.
All right.
And we got Terry up in here saying, thank you for the show in Denver. One of the greatest moments in my life to be able to witness that in person. It was phenomenal.
Well, thank you.
We got the glitch up in here saying, what's up? I hope everyone had a good and safe weekend, and that Smokebox episode was straight fire.
Fire.
It was fire.
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 It was
Fire.
so fire.
So Minnesota. Fire.
Fire.
He always says that too. Oh, this was fire. I'm like, oh, wow.
He's really pronouncing that R. How the rolls going? I've only been gone a week.
Terrible.
No rolls, huh?
Yeah, you know they're not happening right now.
Do you ever actually put some real time and
No,
training
okay, I
into
do.
it? You
I actually
should.
do on my drives here.
Okay.
I'll
Oh
try,
my
and I'm just
God.
like, this sounds horrible.
You know what
like
you
Kelly
should-
Blaze would be taking his headphones off.
Oh yeah, probably banging your head into the window when you're doing it. But you should Google
I've
YouTube
tried.
how to roll R's. There's got to be.
You have not tried.
Yeah, I don't think so. There's got to be some tips people.
You're
can
talking
give.
about you do it on your way here
And back.
and back. Get out.
Small. Try.
Oh man.
They're gonna get it.
We might have to push it to 2025.
Oh my God.
Just to be sure.
And next up in here, let's see here. We got Thug Doug. I don't know what he's saying up in here, but he's saying, "Wish you would step back from the ledge, and my friend." That's what
Oh,
he's
that's a
saying.
Third Eye Blind song.
Wish you would step back
Wish
from that
you
edge,
would step
and my
back from-
friend.
Yeah. Wish you would step back from the ledge, my friend.
Thank God for you, because I have no idea what the hell.
Yeah, that's not a. Yeah, that's a Third Eye Blind song.
And we got Johnny Walker up in here. Goes, yo, do you guys remember last week when Callie Blaze thought it was 2003?
Well, I didn't think it was 2003. You weren't here. It was a reference, man. We were talking about time, and I said something like, "Oh, that was like 15 years ago," because that's what it's felt like. And they're like, "No, that was 27 years ago." I'm like, "All right, well, go fuck yourself, man. It happens, man." I would never have thought that was 20-something years
Hey.
ago. It felt like 10, 12 max. So
Time is a thief.
a terrible thief, dirty scumbag.
Yeah.
Bastard.
Bastard is right, you fuck.
And that seems to be it right now. But I just want to show this crowd at the Denver show.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
look how rad that looks.
A-Town actually took a really good picture from the back, like of everything. I think it's on their page.
Hell yeah.
Dope. Really dope shot.
Yeah. It was a good crowd. This is all stand.
I was
like,
gonna just
people
say,
stood
yeah.
up. Yeah.
It's all standing crowd, right?
Yeah. GA.
Wow.
I didn't expect mosh pits.
What about
or
the
anything like
Muppets? Can you get those like Muppets I see up there? That's the seats I want in. I need to be in the
you
Muppet
want
seats. Yeah, up
the
there,
box?
parking up there.
boxes?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, this next show in San Diego is going to be all seating.
Okay, dope.
Hell yeah. Dude. Christian, upright.
Christian on the upright.
Yeah, man.
He played
Triple H was killing it. He did look like Triple H up there. I'm telling you.
90.
Look, see?
He was playing it 90% of the set right here.
Dude, sounded
And
good.
He was grooving. He was all up in there, man.
Did it get hot up there?
No, it didn't get that hot. Well, I'm not playing an instrument, so I sweat a little bit from the performance. So he definitely had to be more than I.
Yeah, and you were in a suit, so you definitely had to sweat from that, man. Don't make you sweat alone. Heavy.
And that seems to be it for the questions so far.
Coolio. Thank you for the questions. We know more come as we go, so we'll take them. All that. But thank you very much for that.
Was Bobo portaling out there?
Did he portal? Did he? I think we did after the show. Yeah, we did after the show.
Nice.
We came up with the chant and everything, right as we.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was Bobo, Lord, Bobby Bigarette. I don't know if Send Dog joined us. Trace, Lord. Did I say Lord?
Yeah.
Myself. And I think Mike G. All of us, dropped into a portal. It hit us late. We had popped it off right after the show. And I didn't feel nothing. It wasn't until we were outside our hotel smoking like at like 12:30. Boom. We all started just like talking all kinds of crazy
How
shit.
long did it take, would you say, a couple hours?
About an hour and a half.
Wow, that's long for mushrooms. Because usually 30, 40 minutes, you start to feel it. You peak in an
I think
hour
because
and a-
our adrenaline was still up.
True.
You know what I mean?
that.
So it took a little bit longer because I feel like that would have hit me in 30 minutes on a regular day.
But if you do, you're all pumped up, you definitely don't feel things. Because I know that, like, I take, the SHO before the gym. And I take a lot, like not a lot, but 250 to 300
Enough.
before I go in.
Yeah.
Exactly. That if I wasn't in the gym, because when I get out, I totally forget. And it's usually about an hour and a half. By the time I get home and I'm done, then I'm like, holy crap. But I got to wait till like my heart rate comes down.
Yeah.
Because you're not really feeling it like you do. But when you start to relax, then you're like, oh, wait. I forgot how damn high I am right now. That's why I love that stuff, because it's really enjoyable. Like, I could smoke weed till the sun goes down. It's never going to make me nearly as high as a good edible high, because you just take the right amount and it's like you forget. Your eyes get low. You feel like a teen. You feel like a kid getting high again, because you start getting those, the low eyes, the red eyes. You start laughing like crazy. Like, to me, that's beautiful. Like, I miss that. So it's fun to be able to do this again so easily. I just pop it in those capsules, eat it, and it's like, it's great. It's just fun, man.
It's all about the fight, too.
Yeah.
Just like,
So much fun. Yeah, well, if you go too heavy, like, trust me, I've done it already. Like, I know my limit. When I take 3 of them, it's about 650 to 700, somewhere around there. But that causes, like, sit down, heavy sweats, got to breathe it out type of thing. Like, if I don't breathe it out, I'm getting a heavy anxiety attack. No joke. So I did the 3. It was all golden for the first 30, 40 minutes. Nothing but laughter. I'm like, this is amazing. Next thing you know, I'm on the couch like this, and I'm just breathing like in through the nose, out through the mouth. Like, literally, I'm not joking, for like 5 minutes, dripping sweat, like from nothing, out of nowhere. I'm like, I got to get through this. So it was a good 20-minute, 30-minute struggle. But once I got through it, I was like, whew. I'm like, all right, I'm good. But I still went through waves. It was rough, man. It was a rough bumpy boat ride, man. Yeah. Rough waters.
Ours was real easy. It just came on really late. Like, we were outside just smoking, and all of a sudden we started cracking on Aton. That was the catalyst.
Oh, beauty. I wish I could have been there.
I can't remember what it was for, but it all just started happening then. And then it went away from Aton, and we were just saying what we thought was funny shit. And we were just laughing. We didn't realize how loud we were being. It was like 1 in the morning, and we're standing out front of the hotel, and like whatever lower floors, they could definitely hear us
for sure,
because we were being pretty loud. I had to like be like, "Hey man, we're being kind of loud, right?" We couldn't help it though, because I guess it was just the right amount.
Yeah, it
wasn't too much and it wasn't too little, but it just hit much later than I thought it would. But that wasn't a bad thing.
Yeah,
because I was still able to sleep. It didn't like put me up all night.
Yeah, see, if I took them too close to bed, they will keep me up for sure.
Yeah,
like mushrooms will keep you up. You ain't going to bed if you just took it. Prepare for that, guys. If you take it late at night, just know you're going to be up late.
Hey, did you see this? An Australian dude broke the record for doing 3,249 push-ups.
Good Lord. Now, I want to see this. Hold on.
Like what kind of push-ups are those?
Check.
Are they like a quarter-inch push-up or what?
Yeah, and is he taking, like, I seen a thing where a guy who was saying,
taking breaks?
Yeah, and it was like, to me, that's not it. Like, but like once you drop
I don't think
down,
anybody could do 3,000 like straight up push-ups. You got to take a break.
That's what I'm saying. But you know what? Somebody who's been training for it their whole life, nothing's impossible.
Maybe somebody could do 1,000.
Yeah. Do we got any footage of this
Here,
beery?
I can't show it, but I'll show
Okay.
you guys on the preview.
Okay.
The people watching won't be able to see it here. So here's the guy. There he is.
Okay, hold on though. Like, let's see. Where's the count? It's somewhere. Oh, that's whatever.
Does that even count?
I don't
as a
know.
push-up?
I don't know. It's just like a front end line.
So he goes every like.
Oh no, you're out. You're out. See, to me, this does not count.
Well,
Done. I'm serious. Like, to me, once you get up and take that break, you're done.
I mean, what if you only get like 5-second break?
I don't think a break counts, and I don't even like its form. What the hell is that thing, man?
Push up.
terrible.
That's not. That's not.
No,
that's
man.
not a proper push.
No, he looks terrible. It's like a front
I mean,
end
dude is
dip.
jacked. Like to everybody watching, the dude is.
But
jacked.
his legs are
But hold on,
complete-
let me explain this. When you do a push-up, your chest is supposed to go close to the ground, right? His chest ain't even nowhere near the ground. They're like barely going down to maybe where his elbows, like the inside of his elbows, start.
Yeah.
Isn't he supposed to have
That's it.
something like the size of a fist, like right below his chest?
Yeah,
Like
like,
he's
that's
supposed to-
not a push-up, man.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I wish people could see this.
Dude,
Yeah.
he just sits up and he's like, "Hold on, guys."
Now, the style to get 1,000 push-ups, yeah, you would have to do it like that though, because you could sustain
No
going
way,
all the way
man.
down like on a regular push-up, a
Not
proper
just that,
push-up.
that you need those breaks because there's no way you're going to keep yourself like
Yeah,
to me.
no.
If you can stay in like a plank on top, you're still in. To
Just-
me, I'm
yeah.
still counting.
No, but that's
the
what I'm
second
saying.
you lean up, you're
That-
done, bro.
That's what I'm saying, though, Cali. Blaze.
Yeah.
It's like that's impossible to do without
Agree.
taking a break. You
Yeah.
have to. So if you're doing it for the world record, like it's about how many can you do before you pump out.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Bring it.
So his pump out number was 3,249. But like again, his push-ups are questionable.
Yeah, I
he's
think
jacked
so.
though. Like
Yeah.
if you saw the guy, if you looked it up, and Bolted could probably put the link in the Asylum so you could see, but he's not going like not even close to all the way down.
Nope. Nope.
And
And
his-
he's taking breaks. So what are we counting here? Come on.
I mean, I think it's.
I don't know if I would count that.
What
His-
his form?
Yes.
Me
his-
neither.
no, I would
wouldn't
not
either.
count the form.
No, and I wouldn't count his break.
Now, in his form, did he do the 3,200? He probably did, and that's a feat in itself.
Well,
Yeah.
and it looks like they're counting down, so it started at the hour. So it looks like he's just trying to get the most within the hour.
Yeah.
Okay, it's in
So
1
it's
hour.
not repetitious. He's not, or not, continuous. He's just
Yeah.
trying to get whatever he gets in that hour.
Well, if that's what he got within that hour, salute to him. You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah.
different than, by the way.
Yeah.
If you're just doing it an hour, then of course you could take breaks. But to me, I don't know. If like saying who could do the most push-ups
Yeah.
without stopping.
Without stopping.
Right, without
that's,
stopping.
that's tough.
Yeah, big time tough,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Big time.
Whoever
All
does
right.
that.
I actually wanted to bring up earlier. You guys were talking about auto-tune. It says it was popularized by Cher's song "Believe" in 1998.
Oh,
She was like one of the first ones to use it.
Yep.
Huh.
Life after love.
Shout out Jesse Jackson.
Oh, Cher?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cher.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's right. She did.
Dude.
Yeah, that was
a hit.
before T-Pain,
She was the
right?
first.
Yeah.
That was a huge song for her.
Huge.
And it says auto-tune was introduced in 1997.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds
I was
right.
just talking about who basically brought it into hip hop.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, exactly.
He did.
For
T-Pain
sure.
did.
There's no doubt about that.
Yep.
That's probably where he got the idea from, was that Cher song, though. Like, what is that?
Yeah.
Right out.
Because that was a
Bring it.
trippy effect. And, hey, he took it someplace. I know, is there footage for this? A security guard for Megan Fox and MGK took down an alleged attacker at the OC Fair. Is that what happened?
Yes, no.
They got attacked?
Bring it.
Why?
Yeah.
Why is anybody fucking with them? I mean, you could like them or hate them, but you ain't got to put your hands on nobody. Unless he just unknowingly put his hands on somebody. You got to think anywhere they're going to go, there's going to be drama.
Yeah. Yeah, dude doesn't. Yeah. MJ.
For some reason, they attract a little bit of drama.
Oh my God.
For Trill.
Without fame, he would just look like a junkie. Just telling you.
I mean,
That's cool.
I feel bad for them though visiting the OC Fair because like when you look kind of behind them, it looks like people are just running, chasing them, trying to get a selfie with them.
Well, yeah, because they're news if you get them. Any footage you get, you could send to TMZ. TMZ will buy it. They can't. It's hard for a couple like that because of all the TMZ footage, coverage they've got. Like they can't be just a regular normal couple because people are like, oh, TMZ will buy this.
yeah.
Let me just film this immediately.
And in the OC, they like a lot of that stuff, so they'll read TMZ. Be like, oh my God.
True that, man. unfortunate. It is.
It is.
I think so, man. I mean, no matter what you feel about him or her or them two together, man, that's not cool.
No, it's not
But you
cool.
got to go through that.
No, it's not that every time you know, like there's, even if you're trying to be on some chill, someone might just come up and just want to start something with you just because
They want to be famous or be on TV. Think of that too.
Just to sue you.
Yeah, not just that. You're such a, like you said, just getting footage of them alone is already valuable. Inciting something like that and getting yourself thrown into something and push. Now all of a sudden you're in the spotlight because you want to be an asshole.
Because I think they're expecting a reaction out of him.
Yeah. Yeah,
Not
well, that they're
necessarily-
looking exactly, but even from the security guard, it was enough that we're reading about it today, you know? So to them, these idiots are like, I can fuck up their night and make myself famous. So
And
it's
get
sad.
paid.
Yeah, and get paid for it. And that's the fucked up part. So when you are on that level of fame, people just doing something to you makes them famous. So it's like you're a target for no reason except for their self-centered fame. You know?
How about Twitter is now going to be called X?
Is it really? That's it?
X.
Well done.
Yeah, he decided to switch. Dude, he decided like last week, I think, that he was going to change it to X.
You think that's a good move, C-minus? Or do you think it's like what for?
I think, I mean, Twitter didn't really have a lot of, I guess, social media baggage. You know what I mean? So the name could, I mean, it was one of the first social medias people ever.
But what does X stand for?
It, you know,
SpaceX?
SpaceX, yeah.
I get that, but this platform isn't SpaceX.
It's Twitter.
It's Twitter, dude.
And it's supposed to be like Twitter. Just Twitter is way more fitting. That's all. It fits the site. It's
But not anymore.
right.
When the trippy part too.
No more tweets. What are you, X's?
Yeah, well, you know, X videos, and those are like porn videos. You know what I mean? Like those are names of like certain porn sites. They'll call them X videos. You know? And
Yeah.
So you didn't.
Is that what it's about to happen over there?
Dude, it's like he's trying to call them X videos, and it's just like I don't know, man. Maybe not the best decision because Twitter and tweets, you still had, you know, it was still good.
Yeah. What do you call them? X. I sent you an X.
Yeah,
I
video.
X'd you.
I X'd you.
Yeah, I X'd you.
Yeah, I X'd
so
you.
stupid. Come on, Elon. Think
Yo, I
about
hit
it.
you with the X, bro.
Hit me on my X, dude.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
X.
I hope he's a spokesperson.
That'd be awesome.
X. Dude, that would be rad. Yeah, it just, I don't know if that really makes all the sense.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll make all the dollars, though.
Hey.
We want to thank everybody for getting down with us today. I won't be in tomorrow, but I'll be back in on Wednesday. We got the symphony show tomorrow. We have to rehearse before the show, so the guys will be holding it down. And thanks to everybody that got down with us today. Thank you to GaTa for coming up in here and chopping it up with us. He will be back with us again. I could sense it. And make sure you check out all the things he got cracking. And salute to all of you once again, and thanks for showing all that love. You know, the love goes right back out to you because I appreciate all of it. C-minus, got any shout-outs?
Yeah, shout out to everyone that watches the show. Shout out to everyone that hangs with me in the morning for the mixes. There won't be a morning mix tomorrow, but there will be one on Wednesday. So thank you, everyone. Love you, Mom. Love you, Theo. Love you to my son and my grandma. And thanks to everyone. See you guys soon. Bolton.
Shout the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. Shout to Ray Morning Shot Film. Shout to the Dominator and Carlos up in the Insane Asylum. Send your email, address, and information to brealtvcontest@gmail.com. Thank you. What's up, Blaze?
Hey, man. Shout out to B. Good to have you back. And that was definitely dope NPR and really dope performance in Denver. It was really awesome. Shout out to C-minus, Treehouse Crew, 5150s, Insane Asylum. Wifey, family, and everybody supports us. Thanks. Much love. See you Wednesday.
I absorb your love and send it back. Swallow that.